Is 16 too young to vote? Well, Beacon Hill is hearing it from both sides as the Bay State Legislature looks at lowering the voting age for local and municipal elections only. Your thoughts?
No, I'll tell you why. Because they're children. We can't allow children to make decisions that affect people on the long road.
I have a 20-year-old, and when she was 16, not that long ago, at least for her,
You didn't want the fate of the world dependent on her vote?
No, definitely not.
I'm actually 15, so.
You're 15?
Yeah, I know a lot of kids who have really great ideas and
Yeah.
things that need to be said, and I think since we are the future, we should have a say.
I think I'm open to it as long as the education and is supporting it and kids are feeling motivated to be involved.
Kids today are pretty smart, but I would stick with 18 because I think in order to care about local issues, somebody who's 18 is pretty much better informed.
Thinking about where you were at 16? I know I do.
I'm wondering where I am now. That might be the answer of the day. We wonder where we are right now. We have assembled our Sunday roundtable. That's where we are. Joining us are Democratic political analyst Marianne Marsh, Republican political analyst Rob Gray. I'm just curious. Rob, you heard what those folks said. Are we ready for 16-year-olds to vote?
No, we're not. Listen,
Marianne, to you.
but that doesn't mean you can't participate as a 16-year-old or a high school student, a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old. You can volunteer, you can raise money, you can report on the race, you can do whatever you want. So participate and then vote when you reach 18.
Yeah, Rob's right. I would say, just add one thing. You have to be 18 to enlist in military service, willing to sacrifice your life for our country. And that's the age you should decide who was going to send you to war. So that's when you should vote, is when you're, and I think 18 should be for everything. Drinking, I mean, just the whole 9 yards.
So you guys heard our guest this morning, Maura Healey. In a sense, she's become a surrogate for Elizabeth Warren, a very strong voice. Is she ready for her own statewide run against Charlie Baker? Let's start with you, Marianne.
Maura Healey clearly is on the ladder up somewhere, and I think it's more likely than not it's a run for governor. She's made all the right moves. She's incredibly popular. She's clearly one of Elizabeth Warren's best surrogates. We saw that here. She's worked across the state to build her political portfolio, and on top of all that, she hasn't hit fifth gear yet. So I think she likes to run things. I think she wants to be in charge, and that sounds like governor to me.
Do you think Charlie Baker is ready for this? Do you think he's anticipating a run from her?
Well, we have to see if he's going to run again first.
That's true.
I mean, in terms of running for governor, she certainly has the skills and I think the reputation to be able to run. For her, it's the risk-reward calculation. If Charlie Baker is running again, is she going to take a crack at him? Can she win that versus waiting for it to be an open seat? She hasn't wanted to do it so far. She could have run the last time around and probably had a very competitive race, maybe won.
The next item is Iowa. It started off many decades ago as a test of the candidate's organizational moxie, but then it became a bigger political event. So, Marianne, are we hearing taps for Iowa in 2024?
No doubt. I mean, I've never been a fan of caucuses, and it was only a matter of time that Iowa caucus was on life support. And, oh, gee, who thought this was going to be a problem? Let's put out a whole new app and never test it or train anybody. Let's do it in a rural state where, and I'm sure the internet connection is great. And, oh, by the way, let's report 3 sets of numbers, not just the one that actually keeps the count delegates. Who could have seen this coming?
Yeah, what could have gone wrong, right, Rob?
I mean, this is so simple. I mean, we're talking about 170,000 thereabouts votes. I mean, that's like the mayoral elections of Worcester and Lawrence combined.
More
it's
so
not
than
many.
Indiana.
I was just going to say that, right.
It's very easy. The problem for Iowa is this is their second offense. In 2012, remember, Mitt Romney was declared the winner. On the Republican side, the Republicans screwed up the count. 2 weeks later, they said Rick Santorum won. And then after that, they said, oh, actually, Ron Paul won. There was a glitch. So this isn't the first time. It's both parties. They've got problems.
So if Iowa has problems, does New Hampshire have problems?
Well, with apologies to Mike Wonkum, Iowa picks corn and New Hampshire picks presidents.
Oh, there you go.
And New Hampshire has always been the one that really has set the course here. So they will happily take their paper ballots across the state, many of them in little wooden boxes, and count them and use Secretary of State Bill Gardner, who's been there forever and never had a recount, who will be the one to adjudicate this election, unlike the party doing it out in Iowa. That's the difference here. They'll do a great job.
New Hampshire is locked in like granite.
Well put. Well put. Well put.
So perhaps more troubling for the Democrats, and the app that was used in Iowa was created by former Hillary Clinton folks. Is where they're headed technologically, the Democrats, considering the prowess of the Republican sort of technology machine? Should Democrats be afraid, Rob?
Well, thank goodness. Remember, after the Bush-Gore recount in 2000, everybody said hanging chads, paper ballots are terrible. They lead to bad things happening in elections. Let's make it electronic. You go in, you punch in who you want into an ATM machine. Thank goodness we didn't do that. You need paper ballots so that you have a backup in case problems like this happen.
Should Democrats be a little worried going into this season, this campaign season?
I think
Marianne?
every American should be worried about technology and elections, and the one that first and foremost is Facebook, who is undermining our democracy and undermining our elections by allowing disinformation to be put up on its platforms and other social media platforms too. Disinformation, sowing discord, deep fake videos, and no one's policing it. And it happened in 2016. We've done nothing in 4 years. The disinformation's already out there, and including on things like coronavirus and other things. That's the big technological concern for every American who cares about democracy.
We continue on the record. Stay with us.